It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Washington, where the Wizards will be going up against the Denver Nuggets. For the Nuggets, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Marching toward the end of the year. Shaq, for the teams that are a postseason lock,
What's that marching
what do they
sound?
want to achieve at this point? We're marching to the end of the year.
You're always refining your execution, and you finalize your rotation.
Ooh.
Kenny.
Russ. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Issues. This is your last chance to fix them. Last chance to fix them. And the playoff seedings matter. You gotta make sure that the playoffs matter.
Your left, your left, your left, right, left, your left, your left, your left, right, left,
To the rear. Huh.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. You look at the Nuggets, they're among the league's powerhouse teams, presently in second place in the West.
And I think for Denver, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
I don't know of anyone who thought the road to the championship would travel through their building this season, but that just may be the case.
We talk a lot about players moving around, trying to create super teams, Doris, but talk about the challenge of coaching a team with all those big-name players.
Well, the first thing a coach has to do is you have got to manage the expectations, and those expectations come from a variety of fields, right? The ownership, the players themselves, and the fan base all have expectations of what they want. So you got to manage that. The other part is great players all have ego. Everybody wants their touches. Everyone wants to feel the basketball. So trying to manage a super team involves an awful lot of things. And let's not forget, players 6 through 10 have got to help your team win as well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Harris and Barton, the two wings. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Got a piece of it. And it's Barton atop the key. Shot clock at 5. Cans it from downtown.
Well, this is how you want to start off.
Wow, absolutely. Grabbing the lead right from the get-go, getting into an early rhythm. I love it.
Now here's Ariza. Green inside. Harris is there. Beal. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, Bradley Beal has turned himself into more than just a perimeter shooter. This guy can go off the dribble drive. He can score at the rack. That's nice.
Millsap kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now here's Beal. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Now the pass to Green. Over Harris. And that one's good. Green. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. And again, it's Denver.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
And Satoransky kicks to Ariza. Inside. And it's sent back by Millsap. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the basket by Washington. Basket good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now here's Beal. No good on the three. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Feeds to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Trevor Ariza. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
Shot clock at 5. Jokic, no good.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The Nuggets leading by 4. To the paint, here's Millsap. Green with the rebound.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Satoransky, the pass to Ariza. Green against Barton. And that one, good. Green's got his second basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Jokic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
And Satoransky kicks to Portis. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Murray. Tries it from 19. They get it back, and Jokic slams it in.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Celtics in Boston.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Right, you could tell they were in a groove all night. They looked comfortable, they didn't rush. It was gorgeous execution.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
Well, this was a competitive game, and it looked like it would end a lot closer. But that's the home court advantage kicking in, those extra points down the stretch.
the stats for Bradley Beal. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 3rd in steals, 5th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Ariza kicks to Beal. Over Harris, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal, known as an elite scorer. This guy's got a great mid-range. He can take advantage as he does there.
Green against Murray. Fires for 3. Out of hand on it. And it's Beal in the corner. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. It's a 3-point game.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Satoransky with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. And stolen by Harris. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Stolen by Satoransky. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Green leading the charge. The quick look, no good that time. Denver leading by 5. Here's Barton. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Portis.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Beal's shot is good.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Harris kicks to Murray. Barton in the corner. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Murray. 11 points last game. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Satoransky. Ariza against Beasley. That's good from Ariza on the assist from Green. Ariza's got his first bucket in this one.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
The feed to Murray. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Millsap with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And stolen by Ariza. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. No one around. And Beal lays it in. Beal's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. This their first look at this year's Washington slump.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
And we should take this time now to show you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These teams have been outstanding on the offensive glass this season. The Nuggets in second.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the end. All the officials are all over that one.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the floor because of the mismatch he can create.
No good on that one. Morris is checked in for Bart. And he's good on the second. And just an impossible shot to guard at times, Doris. When you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, two in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those two men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Beal. He's got 8. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Washington shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
One shot.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Millsap kicks to Beasley. Back to Millsap. Over Green. Goes back up. And yet again. Jokic, no good. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Green passes to Satoransky. And finish off by Bryant.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
Here's Millsap. Green with the block.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Murray to stop the run. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Beal, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jokic finds Beasley. Back to Jokic. Passes it to Millsap. That one goes. Count it. Millsap's got his 2nd basket of the night. Wizards leading by 4. Parker outside. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Beasley, and Denver again with the bucket.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. We got a little barn burner cooking.
And Satoransky kicks to Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up and 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she breaks herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands-on basketballs resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Plumlee out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray, and it's Beasley in at the small forward. Now, here is Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston. Parker passes to Satoransky. And Beal kicks to Satoransky. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Listen, this guy's got the green light at any time, but Beal with the nice look to set up the open shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. It's good from long range. And it's 6 points for Parker.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Morris kicks to Jokic. Morris trying to free himself up. Jokic, no good.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
And the pass to Parker. Morris against Satoransky. Parker with no one around misses the three.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Pass to Beasley. Back to Morris. Here's Jokic. He hits it from 9. Jokic has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Satoransky kicks to Johnson. And that one hits back iron. The Nuggets trail by 3. Beasley right side. That's tipped. Parker with the steal. Johnson outside. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Morris kicks to Jokic. Shot from 12. Some solid defense from Bryant.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Nice ball movement by Washington. And Bryant slams it in.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Morris finds Plumlee. Murray against Parker. And it's Jokic in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Washington. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Thomas comes in for Morris. The second effort, and it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Craig. He's covered by Beal. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Beal, that's for 2. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
Thomas dishes to Beasley. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. three-point range. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight, pushing their lead to double digits. Ariza's got 5 now.
These open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Denver calls timeout. In the past, it has been suggested to us that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it is always contingent on the team, Kevin. You think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo, Showtime-type teams, right? They could sustain it. But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Parker. Over the last month, getting it done. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And those long, lean players like Ariza always seem to thrive in transition.
And Trevor Ariza, such a steady veteran.
I mean, just long, a versatile defender, can also knock down the triple. When you look at how far he's come since he entered the league as really just a raw athlete, it's a credit to his work ethic, no doubt about it. He has mastered his role.
The league taking steps towards to reform the draft lottery, flattening out the odds, doing a variety of things just to analyze the way it works, the mechanics. Do you think the change will be enough?
Well, again, I think this goes back to the leadership at the top of the NBA, and the right man is in charge in Adam Silver. And as is typical to Adam Silver, everything happens with a very measured approach in terms of reform. You do a little bit, and then you evaluate. But I think Adam has made it clear that the change they made to the draft lottery was nothing more than a first step. Now, where do we go from here? That remains to be seen.
Here's Thomas after the basket by Washington. Pass to Craig. Plumlee in the high post. Here's Jokic. Rebound, Washington.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
You know, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft. You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Satoransky, the pass to Beal. Ariza outside. Launches it. Beal can't get it to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Craig kicks to Thomas. Passes to Jokic. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Jokic has got 15 points.
Isaiah Thomas has a tremendous basketball IQ. His instinct is to score, but can he get his guys open? You bet.
Now here's Beal. 10 points for him. Back to Satoransky. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Gary Harris is checked in for the Nuggets. Here is Bryant. He has 6. Ariza kicks to Beal. Back to Ariza. 5 on the clock. It's Parker outside. The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Thomas. And Thomas Satoransky against the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Washington on D. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Ariza.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Well, mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
Now, here's Thomas. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Denver calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Millsap's checked in. Thomas finds Millsap. Back to Thomas. Bryant against Jokic. Over Bryant. Jokic, no good. Wizards leading by 11. Ariza passes to Satoransky. Outside Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. Harris looking it over. And the pass to Jokic. Thomas against Satoransky. Harris kicks to Millsap. Over Green, and another miss by Denver. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 11. Green, the pass to Ariza. Here's Satoransky. Over in the corner, Green. And shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Green's got 9.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Thomas against Satoransky. Here's Craig. Connects from three-point range. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Satoransky. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Wizards lead by 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
1:52 left in the second quarter. Outside Bryant. Pass to Beal. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 12. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good off the front iron.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Satoransky with it. Now Thomas defending. Beal from long range. Washington gets it back. And a new 24. And it's Bryant missing.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Denver shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. And Paul Millsap, a four-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court and obviously one heck of a player.
And the second free throw, good. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Morris against Satoransky. Kicks to Bryant. Pass to Beal. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Beal's got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Two shots, gentlemen. Two.
For Denver, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Two.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And so he hits both.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Satoransky against Morris. Shot clock at 6. And Satoransky kicks to a reason. On deep. The shot misses. And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 13 points and 3 assists. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
Well, look, they turned the ball over way too much. An extra few possessions here and there. These guys need to come with more precision in the second half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters, and some change. He's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Beal and Ariza fill out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Green, and it's Sadaransky in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game. Portis kicks to Green. It's Beal on the wing. Passes it to Portis. Back to Beal. From 12 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. Beal's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Wizards. The pass to Murray. Back to Harris. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it.
Now, here's Green. 6 to shoot. Ariza passes to Sadaransky. And he banks in the layup. Sadaransky's got 8 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Murray kicks to Jokic. He dishes it to Barton. Stolen by Sadaransky. Drops in the breakaway layup. He's got 10.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go, that's their philosophy.
Now, here's Jokic. 17 points in the game. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Washington leading now by 15. Now Sadaransky. He's got 10. Dishes to Beal. Over Harris. Another one falls for Washington.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. To the inside. That's good from Harris on the assist by Murray. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
And Sadaransky kicks to Portis. No good with the triple.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Green against Murray. Barton finds Millsap. Shoots over Sadaransky. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Paul Millsap. Sadaransky with it, now guarded by Murray. Portis, the pass to Beal. They double-team Beal. Here's Portis. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice unselfish play there.
Denver calls timeout.
Well, Bradley Beal is turning himself into one of the elite two-way players in the NBA. Go back to 2017 when he becomes the youngest player in NBA history to make 700 career three-pointers. It happens to be the same season that he was voted into his first All-Star game, and his coach believes he should be one of the best defensive players on the perimeter in the NBA. Let's watch and see.
10 games left. Let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You look at the Bucks. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Washington. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And seeing where Washington is, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
And with the major changes we know are coming, now you have players fighting for their jobs, trying to prove they deserve to be here beyond the end of this season.
And watching Beal now, much more assertive than when he first entered the league.
You know what, Kevin? The physical tools for Bradley Beal have always been there. He's got great size at the guard position. He's a knockdown shooter. He is a quiet leader, but an effective leader. And he's learning how to be the voice of a team. There is so much to like about Bradley Beal.
Lock at 6. Denver needs to get off his shot. Millsap had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Feeds it to Harris. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ariza outside. Portis against Jokic. Has to Beal. Over Harris. The Wizards with another miss. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Martin surveying the floor. He kicks it to Murray. Harris against Beal. Martin inside the line. It's rebounded by Portis. Wizards leading by 9. Inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
A little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Not only can he make plays for others, he can take it upon himself to finish.
Now here's Martin. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. 3 on 3. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
Washington calls timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Change here. Plumlee's checked in.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Nikola Jokic. 8th in assists, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass and stride. Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And 11 points for Jamal Murray.
Gotta do better against Murray if you're on D. Even from way downtown, he's incredibly accurate.
Ariza kicks to Decker. Martin against Ariza. 4 on the clock. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And it's Murray penetrating. Martin Wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. Here's Beal. Some solid defense from Harris.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Ryan is checked in for the Wizards. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Denver. He hits the second from the line. And Zosetoransky will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's tipped. Decker kicks to Zosetoransky. He can't get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. To the paint. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Nikola Jokic.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Now here's Ariza. He's got 8. Decker dishes to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ariza kicks to Zosetoransky. And again, Washington no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Zosetoransky after the basket by Will Barton. Ariza passes to Decker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Decker's got his first points in this one.
Boy, that's what you call timing. He doesn't have to break stride on the pass.
Here's Jokic. Plumlee trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Bryant. Jokic, no good. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Beal. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Murray. Kicks it to Plumlee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Now, here's Zosetoransky. 12 points for him. Beal deciding where to go with it. And he drops it in from the low post. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
And Thomas Zosetoransky against the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Green's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Morris is checked in for Jamal Murray. Here's Jokic. 25 points in the game. 1:02 left here in the 3rd quarter. He can't hit that time. Outside, Green. And Zosetoransky kicks to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range, that one's not going to go. Barton with some nice D.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now, here's Zosetoransky. 12 points for him. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bryant. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris finds Jokic. And here's Barton for the lead. It's not going to go for him. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards out front. They're up by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Washington. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Beasley is out there with Morris. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Jokic in at center. Here's Green. Pass to Satoransky. Ariza outside. Clock at 6. Ryan in the post. He's guarded by Plumlee. Satoransky the pass to Ariza. Over Jokic.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Beasley kicks to Morris. Pass to Jokic. Back to Morris. Barton against Green. And it's Beasley in the corner. Shoots over Beal. They get it back, and they take the lead. Plumlee's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Nuggets.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on him.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 21 in the game.
Bradley Beal is rolling.
Nuggets trail. Barton outside. Morris outside. To the middle. Plumlee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The 6'11" Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. His mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Paul Millsap's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Plumlee hits them both. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Satoransky with it, guarded now by Morris. And Satoransky kicks to Bryant. Outside, Beal. Misses in close.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Barton. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Barton finds Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Beal. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Portis, he's checked in for Bryant. Denver also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Gary Harris in for Beasley. The Nuggets leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Beal. Harris's shot is good.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Well, they seem to be taking control. There's no doubt about that. Quality shots on every possession with great execution.
Now here's Green. Ariza kicks to center answer. Shot clock at 6. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
The pass to Morris to the inside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Washington calls timeout. One of the stories here, Nikola Jokic getting it done today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
Updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He is not pleased. And he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move. I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Now here's Ariza. There's Beal with the 3. And another miss by Washington.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. Discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Morris kicks to Jokic. Harris outside. The Nuggets keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Green with the block. Outside Beal. And another miss by Washington.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Down low. Can they get it? And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Both free throws good from Green.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. The shot's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Beal. Portis, the pass to Beal. Jokic with the steal. Here's Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night. Wizards trail by 12. And Satoransky gets to Ariza. At the elbow, Green goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
One shot, mind the lanes.
Here's Harris. Pass to Jokic. Barton kicks to Murray. Back to Barton. 6 to shoot. A baseline J. Here's Jokic. Millsap trying to get open. Jokic, no good. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Satoransky. There's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Murray. He kicks it to Harris. That 3 off the mark. Wizards trail by 7. Knocked away. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And slam dunk by Harris.
Love the commitment from Murray on defense. Moving his arms all around to come up with these steals.
Washington has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Satoransky the pass to Ariza. Inside, Millsap with the steal. And here we go again. The Nuggets on the break. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Now here's Ariza. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Jokic, rebound, Washington. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Murray. Millsap left side. And his offense just hasn't been there.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
And Beal kicks to Satoransky. Back to Beal. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot. And so far, he cannot.
Denver leading by 8. It's stolen by Green. Lets the 3 fly. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
How about these big shots for him in the 4th? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Millsap dishes to Harris. Back to Millsap. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Millsap trying to get open. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Barton. Barton's got 5 assists tonight. And Satoransky gets to Ariza. Murray against Satoransky. Passes it to Portis. Shot on the wing. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Beal.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
Reverses, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 17 points here in the second half. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Satoransky with it, now guarded by Murray. Ariza against Barton. Ariza finds Green. Over Millsap. Green, no luck. Denver leading by 7. Murray outside. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Millsap left side. Washington with the rebound.
Can't waste a second now. And even then, there's still little chance.
No, exactly. They've got to act quickly. They don't have a ton of time to work with.
Now Harris. Jeff Green missing from long range. Here's Jokic. That one off the back iron and out. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Green passes to Beal. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
And so they foul intentionally. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Barton kicks to Murray. Back to Barton. In the corner, it's Harris. Sinks that one from the post.
Timeout.
And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 7. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
No, I think you're exactly right, Greg. You've got to take any positive you can get. You'd like to see them come together and build something, even if it's in a loss.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. .23 seconds left in the game. Brown the pass to Decker. Here's Mahimi. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Isaiah Thomas.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
There's 2 things you always hear about Isaiah Thomas. He's about heart and he's about desire. And there's a willingness to put a team on his shoulders when necessary.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, they have to be feeling a little bit more comfortable after the free throws add to their lead.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And obviously, look, they want to finish the game strong, but right now, look at the frustration on their faces.
It's very evident, Greg. You can tell they're upset. They've got to calm down and simply play this one possession at a time.
Here's Randall. There's the dish to Mahimi. There's the triple. And Jokic with the rebound.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Mason Plumlee, big role for you offensively tonight. How is your development coming at that end?
My game's evolving. The staff has been great. They've been encouraging me to be aggressive. That's all you ever ask for as a player. So it was good that we came back and got a win tonight.
You were a big part of it. Thanks, Mason. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.